Women have historically participated in scientific endeavors for centuries. Historically, the contributions of women in science have often been marginalized or attributed to male counterparts. Marginalization of women's contributions has resulted in a skewed historical record of scientific achievements. Rosalind Franklin's X-ray diffraction work provided key insights into the structure of DNA. Franklin's data was crucial in determining the double helical structure of DNA. Despite her contributions, Rosalind Franklin's work was not fully recognized during her lifetime. The Nobel Prize for the discovery of DNA structure was awarded to Watson and Crick. DNA structure is a double helix, consisting of two strands wound around each other. Franklin's X-ray diffraction images provided crucial data for determining DNA's helical structure. The double helix arrangement allows for efficient storage and replication of genetic information. Lise Meitner made critical contributions to the discovery of nuclear fission. Nuclear fission involves the splitting of an atom's nucleus, releasing a large amount of energy. Despite her crucial role, Lise Meitner was not awarded the Nobel Prize for the discovery of nuclear fission. Nuclear fission is a process where the nucleus of an atom splits into two or more smaller nuclei. This splitting process releases a significant amount of energy, along with additional neutrons. Meitner's theoretical understanding provided the explanation for observed experimental results of nuclear fission. The release of additional neutrons can initiate a chain reaction, where each fission event triggers further fission events. Ada Lovelace is recognized as the first computer programmer. Her work on Charles Babbage's analytical engine predates modern computing. Lovelace's notes included an algorithm designed to be processed by a machine, making it the first algorithm intended to be processed by a machine. The analytical engine's conceptual model illustrates Lovelace's annotations and algorithmic designs. Lovelace's annotations highlight her pioneering insights into the potential of general-purpose computing. The model emphasizes the analytical engine's architecture as a precursor to modern computer design. Katherine Johnson's calculations were critical to the success of NASA's early space missions. Johnson's work ensured accurate trajectories for space missions. Her calculations were essential for the safe return of astronauts. Space mission trajectories require complex calculations to ensure successful space travel. The precision of these calculations is critical for the spacecraft to reach its intended destination. Simulations are used to visualize and validate the trajectory before the actual mission. Qian-Xiang Wu's experiments disprove the conservation of parity, a fundamental law in physics. The Wu experiment revolutionized physics by demonstrating that nature does, in fact, have a left-right preference at the subatomic level. Wu's work involved observing the beta decay of cobalt-60 nuclei at extremely low temperatures. Wu's experiment demonstrated parity violation, challenging established physics principles. The experimental setup involved observing the decay of cobalt-60 atoms in a magnetic field. Parity violation implies that the laws of physics are not symmetrical under spatial inversion. The observed asymmetry in the emission of decay particles provided evidence for parity violation. Historical biases and societal norms have historically limited women's access to education. These biases also restricted women's research opportunities in scientific fields. Limited access to education and research resulted in reduced recognition for women's contributions to science. Recognizing women's contributions in science fosters a more inclusive and diverse scientific community. A diverse scientific community leads to broader innovation and more comprehensive research outcomes. Encouraging future generations of women in science ensures continued progress and advancement in various fields. Contemporary women scientists are actively engaged across diverse scientific fields. Female participation in science is crucial for driving innovation and expanding the scope of scientific inquiry. The ongoing impact of women in science is evident through their contributions to research, technology, and education. Increased female representation in STEM fields fosters a more inclusive and equitable scientific community. Actively seeking out stories of women in science is crucial for historical accuracy. Celebrating the achievements of women in science helps correct historical imbalances. Highlighting female scientists inspires future generations to pursue careers in STEM fields. A timeline visualization illustrates the cumulative impact of women's contributions to science across history. The timeline emphasizes the lasting legacy of women in science. Visualized data highlights the increasing frequency and significance of women's scientific achievements over time.